All right, what's up, man? What's up, y'all? It's Anthony Moore here.
Asante Morris.
I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the We Want More podcast. I got Pepsi. He chilling in the bedroom. He knocked out right now. Yeah, I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in once again. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Yeah, how you feeling?
I'm feeling. I mean, I hurt my tailbone yesterday, but other than that, like mentally, I'm straight.
Yeah,
how you?
I'm all right. I'm good. I can't complain. Just busy with shows as usual. Busy with shows. Also, yeah, while we on the topic of shows, next week, that'll be a day after this drop. Yeah, if you in the tri-state area, I'm at headlining at Helium, June 28th. So, yeah, if you ain't get your tickets yet, you know what I'm saying, get that or meet me at the door. It's going to be a good show. Got a great lineup. A few of my friends performing, opening the show. It's going to be good. Yeah, but other than that, I can't complain.
I got plenty of complaints. I'm not gonna launch them, but I got them.
No, we can start with the complaints.
I mean, I just hurt my tailbone. Like sitting down hurts.
Skateboarding.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's.
Yeah, you want to preface that with how you hurt your tailbone.
Oh yeah, I ain't just get out the penitentiary and nothing like that. Like I was skateboarding and I hit my fucking tailbone on a rail, and it hurt.
Where you were skateboarding at? Brooklyn.
Yeah, just around Brooklyn, some fucking like handicap rail.
Okay.
It's fucking doing some shit I probably shouldn't have been doing. But the thing is, like, that's the funny thing about skating is, like, I already did what I was trying to do. Like, it's already on camera.
Right.
And then I'm like, let me keep going. Like, I want to do it again. Maybe I could do a little bit better. And then I hurt myself. You got to learn how to stop.
You do, especially when we get to this age.
Yeah, yo.
Because you only got, like, because you 25?
I'm 35 in skate years.
Okay.
Like, being black and just like abusing my body over the years.
Technically, you 50.
Yeah, nigga, I'm about to die already.
No, I like that's how I feel when I play ball. I played ball recently for the first time in a while, and it's like every time I play ball, I have to question myself. Like I hurt myself. I hurt my back. My back was fucked up, and I hurt my knee. And then I just had to question, like, what are you trying to prove? Like, why am I still doing this at this level?
I think you're trying to prove to yourself that you still got it. But the thing is, you don't. Like, that's the whole thing.
No, I still have it. I still have it in, like, small spurts. Now, what really catches me off guard was where I was at the Y. I remember I was at the YMCA not too long ago. I'm at the Y, and I'm just in there shooting around. But it was a nigga in there setting up cones, running drills. It's like, bro.
What is he trying to prove?
Yeah, it's like, bro, you are not about to make it to the league. Relax.
Yeah, there's no tryouts fucking at the Y. I don't know why. Maybe he's just trying to get fit or something. But yeah, if you didn't achieve your dreams at a certain point, then you just got to move on.
Or force them on your kids.
Yeah,
like a regular person.
Yeah, get some girl that you kind of don't like that much pregnant, and then have a baby. And then everything that you wanted to achieve, now it's his responsibility.
You just got to project.
Did your dad project any of that stuff on you, or did he let you just do what you wanted?
No. He just let me do it. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Because
that's why I'm out here doing comedy.
Yeah. Like I don't know what my dad would have me doing, but he never forced nothing on me, so that was cool. I know a lot of people that are just, stuck. From birth, they're just stuck, or they just don't got a dad and got no guidance. There's too much guidance or too little guidance sometimes, but you gotta let people be who they wanna be. I guess I don't got no point there or nothing.
Oh, I thought you was about to go somewhere deep.
I mean, I could get on some motivational shit right now, but let's ease the people in with some casual conversation before I start going all philosophical.
Yeah. So another week of therapy?
No, I'm not. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break.
Why?
I'm not gonna say I'm poor, but I'm not trying to pay for it right now.
No, I understand that.
Situation is crazy.
No, I understand that. Trust me, I'm definitely. That's why I'm just taking my problems out on other people. Therapy is expensive, man.
Yo,
therapy is expensive. I've been in a few situations like that where, like, with relationships, like currently, where couples therapy was suggested. And I'm like, is it really to that level yet? Like, why can't we just keep putting our trauma on each other?
Because y'all don't got a baby. If you had a baby, then you know you could at least pretend that things are okay while you. Because when you have a child, you're so tired all the time that you don't even realize you're miserable. You're just like, oh, the baby's making me miserable. No, you were miserable before, during, and you will be after the baby grows up. You know, that's See, there I go again with that chaotic negativity.
Solutions.
Yeah, but that is some real shit though.
Yeah, but other than that though, no, this has been a good week. Show's been going good, but mostly at the Cellar. That's what been really cool this week at the Cellar.
Yeah,
got to see. Wait, you got to meet Chappelle for the first time?
See, I kind of didn't meet him, but I guess I met him.
But I mean, you said what's up.
Yeah,
you said what's up in passing. That's still cool though.
Yeah. It definitely was cool.
And it's a sign that you in the right spot. They like you hanging in the right places. You made the right move, moving to New York.
Yeah, it's like when you're in a video game and you start looking for places to go, and then you see an old Chinese karate master, and you're like, oh, I could go talk to him. He probably knows where to go. Yeah. Like seeing that, you're like, okay, I definitely should be here. I don't know if anything else I did today was correct, but if I'm in the same place as extremely famous people, probably in the right place.
Yeah, and not even just like like somebody extremely famous. It's just somebody that is kind of, they would say that one of the masters of the craft that you're doing.
Yeah, I think I've said something racist because karate isn't Chinese. That's Japanese. Also, I said the N-word.
I didn't even know because I was just going to let it rock. I just thought it was.
I mean, we black, so Chinese is Chinese at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I'd like to be more correct about that type of stuff.
But yeah, no, that was cool. I got the so I've met him a few times, but it's still like cool as shit. Like I'm still just that inner fan being around him. Cause it's like I would say this is one of the people, like one of the reasons. Damn, I'm dicky. I'm dicky and hard as shit.
That's why I just let you talk. I was like, you'll figure it out. But I wasn't gonna say it.
No, I definitely am. But on some stuff, it's still cool. Yeah. It's still cool to just be a fan sometimes. But
this is a Dave Chappelle fan podcast.
No, but it was cool as shit because he got off stage. So I watched a little bit of his set, and then he got off stage, said what's up, and I'm like still trying to be calm. But I had on the Tribe Called Quest shirt. So then he doubled back and looked. He was like, "Oh, let me see your shirt." Then he was like, "Oh, like you really fuck with it." So that's what like really made me like turn into a little kid.
Yeah. Oh, recipes to Fife too.
Yeah, let's definitely recipes
send that
to Fife.
Positive prayer out. He's probably in heaven if it exists for black people.
Yeah.
Tribe Called Quest is like, I told like they were just geniuses because you know in their music they cussed but they bleeped it out.
Yeah.
You know they didn't do the uncensored version and the whatever. Like you bought a CD and we're kids. Like it worked. Now they have a following that spans generations.
Right, where you got a nigga like me.
Yeah.
Wearing the
we're not saying that word today.
All right.
I slipped up once or twice, but we gotta
all right, I'm gonna be mindful about my nigga usage.
We gotta get a swear jar. I don't got any coins, so we both got water bottles. If I say the N-word, you spit in my water bottle, and if you say the N-word, I'll spit in yours, and then we both gotta drink each other's spit. So, you know, have fun with the
I ain't saying that word ever again. But
we got some freak shit. All right, tune in to the We Want More podcast where two 5-foot niggas spit in each other's mouths. See, all right, I gotta here spin the water. I forgot. I already messed up. But
oh, nigga, that is disgusting. Just on the pod living out kinks. Oh man, but it's been a good week. It's been a good week of shows, man. Other than that, though, I can't complain. I guess I don't know damn, I had another point I wanted to make
about what the past week.
Yeah, but fuck it.
There's a lot been happening in the past week, like a lot of interesting stuff. Some things that I guess we could talk about. Some things that maybe.
Yeah. So what you want to go with? Serious or funny first?
I mean, I don't really. I don't really know how to approach the thing that we wanted to talk about, which is the submarine
sub?
situation.
Oh yeah, we can talk about the sub.
Because you were kind of like educating me on the facts of that because I don't really know what's going on about it.
All right, so this past week, the sub went missing. Well, now they kind of know what happened to it. It was 5 people that went on a trip they wanted to go visit the Titanic wreckage, right? And a trip cost $250,000. Now, with the math to kind of equate this, the people that took this trip are billionaires, right? So, if you have $1 billion, right, 250,000 to $1 billion is such a small percentage. It would be like if you had $10,000 and you only spent $2.50. So essentially, it'll be like if you had $10,000 on you and you just paid to get on a train.
Yo, that really is what it's like. Honestly, at that point, money isn't. They're not like I need 250. I won't do the like. The reason that they make the price so high is so people that don't got that can't go,
and also should be safe. So, but realistically, these niggas was cheap about it. They actually paid.
Water. You just said it again.
Damn, I definitely.
No, sorry to interrupt. Yeah, right, continue.
No, but realistically, like they were so cheap about it, they basically paid to get on the A train of the. They basically paid to get on the A train of the water. Because they only spent basically $2.50 of their money.
That's funny as shit.
So it's like you can't be surprised that this went wrong. You can't cut corners when it comes to your life. Like when it comes to transportation, I'm not cheap about my transportation anymore. I was cheap when I had to be cheap, but when you get a certain level of money, like for example, when I used to travel back and forth to Philly, I would take Megabus, right?
Yeah.
I would take Megabus, and you take Megabus?
Should I be honest? Yeah.
All right. So I mean, I would take it as a last option if I had to, but I stopped because, all right, this is what made me stop taking Megabus. This was 2021. I went home for Thanksgiving, right? I went home for Thanksgiving, and going there and back, the drivers got lost. And I guess because it had to be like the might have been seniority, whereas like the experienced drivers, they took off for Thanksgiving, so they just took whoever had to pick up shifts, and the drivers got lost, and we was driving in South Jersey for like a good half hour, where at this point we should have already been in Philly, but then we started to peep like, oh, he don't know his way. So a passenger went up to the driver and was like, look, these are the directions. And then they got him back on course.
I would have been mad if...
And I was mad as shit.
Why didn't he ask?
Everybody was mad, but at the same time, we was like, we paid $12 for this. We getting for what we paid for it. So that's the same thing with this whole sub going missing. They got, I was about to say it, but they got what they paid for it. And you can't afford to be cheap when it comes like... What control you saw the controller that they used?
Was it
it was like an old $30 Amazon controller that you would use for like a Xbox.
I did see that. I didn't know if that was real or not because it's so hard to tell which news is like real and which like parody.
But you can't even get a PS5 controller? Yeah,
that's insane that they got a video game controller to control a submarine and people died over that.
Yeah, and actually, you are able to visit there are machines that are able to visit the Titanic safely. Like James Cameron, the director, he's also a well-known deep sea explorer. So,
James Cameron? What else did he do?
He directed the Titanic, so he's well experienced in that field.
But what else? He did
Avatar.
Avatar, yeah. That was
over the Avatars, and he's been flexing in these interviews talking about it because it's such a small community of people that have explored the sea at that level. So he's just been flexing. Like they were asking him in an interview about it, and he was like, "Yeah, well, I wasn't involved at all in this process because I was busy shooting Avatar too."
Yeah, he's like, yeah, they should have checked in. You go to the ocean, you gotta check in with me.
You gotta check in with James Cameron.
They didn't check in.
He's
They
bro,
got killed.
you ain't asked about me. I just did The Way of the Water. Like, did you see that movie?
I haven't. So there's a second Avatar, and they're apparently planning like 2 more after that.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the second. I'm not gonna watch the second one, but the first one was pretty.
No, the second one was cool.
I would assume it's cool. They put a lot of money and time and effort into those, 10 years into the movie. I'd assume it's not bad.
But yeah, he was explaining the whole thing. He was like, "Yeah, I knew." He said, like, he was explaining. He said he knew what happened to him like days ago, just from I guess prior experience in that field. So
what, the oxygen running out? He knew that was gonna happen.
no. So the oxygen didn't run out. Mm-hmm. What actually happened? You didn't hear how they died?
Nah.
So the thing it imploded.
It imploded. Oh yeah, because it was like the water pressure.
The water pressure. So they said it imploded so fast. It imploded in milliseconds. So their brains wouldn't even been able to comprehend what was happening. That they died that quick. So they just the machine compacted and they just folded so small.
Like it just.
Yeah,
that's insane. But yeah, I'm super fascinated about that stuff.
But that is a better way to die than them just waiting in there until their oxygen will run out.
I think so. It's probably painless, but I feel like it'd be so insane to die and just not even know you're about to die. You know what I mean? Like when you're in a hospital, you know you're about to die. You can process it.
That's a better way to go because they say for most men when they're about to die, like in a situation like that, their first impulse is let me get one off. Like let me start jerking off.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what like in an emergency situation or just like an old head in the hospital that's dying.
I don't know. I could actually Google that.
Cause if I was in the submarine and it was like, oh my God, we gonna die, I'm fucking something. I mean, I would hope that there's consent there. I mean, I'm not gonna die, a terrible person. But if somebody's like, nah, I don't want to do this right now. I'm like, what better time is it? You got a headache right now? Like, what the fuck? Fuck
bro,
me.
If I was in there, man, that cell would have been filled with tears and doodle.
Tears and doodle. Nah, I'd been fucking. My entire all the homophobia in my body is gone. I don't care who's in that submarine with me. A dog.
I mean, at that point, it's only going to be 4 people that know out of these billions.
Yeah, it would suck if heaven's real though, because you get to heaven and you're like, dog, you just got from doing that. You think you getting in here? You did that 5 minutes ago. Look at the tape. You're not getting in. Yeah, that's I don't know. Maybe that's a bad impulse. I would jerk off. I wouldn't involve anybody else unless they want to join in.
Man, would you take a trip down there?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want to.
I don't want to see the Titanic.
I don't even want to get on a cruise. Honestly,
I like boats. I want to explore the ocean. Like that's very fascinating to me. The fact that there's probably an entire ecosystem can survive in that pressure that we'll never get to see. Like it might be like monsters down there. They can't come up because the pressure's too light. We can't go down because the pressure's too heavy.
Because wells don't even go that low.
Yeah,
and that's what's crazy. It's like what made them niggas.
Give me the water.
We do need a jar or something.
We do need a swear jar. We need a nigga jar.
Yeah. That shit will be filled. We do. That's what we do. We should get like a nigger jar and then like donate it to like some type of charity or I don't know, some type of nigger shit.
But yeah, there could be like gigantic, because there's gigantic squids that we're able to see.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's gigantic squids, is different types of whales.
But the things that we can't see, it's probably all tight. It's probably like the most insane stuff because how could it survive? It could also be nothing. I could just be imagining just for the sake of imagining. But yeah, I want scientists to figure that out. I don't want to go figure it out. Like just go down there, figure out like a machine that can go down there, take a picture of it, put it in a book. That's all I need to know.
That was also one of the hardest lines that James Cameron said.
What?
When like he been popping his shit talking about this. He said He said, actually, I probably, because he's made 33 trips to the Titanic.
Right.
So he was like, actually, I probably spent more time on the Titanic than the actual captain.
See, why is he bragging during a crisis?
Right. He flexing.
Yeah, just to sound cool, but like everybody, I mean, they're billionaires, so I mean, whether or not they die doesn't really matter. But
I know the stepson is happy. You heard about the stepson that was supposed to go but didn't? Because he decided to go to a concert.
what concert did he go see?
Blink 182.
Oh, damn, that's a way better time than a submarine anyway. Even if he didn't die, I'd be like, I got to see Blink 182.
And the stepson, he started hitting up chicks, like OnlyFans models. Cause he about to be up. He about to be a billionaire. He about to inherit all of that.
I feel like if I had that much money, I'd probably do the same. If I'm being honest. I mean, I've just, rich people are pieces of shit. And the more money
and that's
you
the
get,
thing. I can't feel bad for these. I will say I do feel bad for the son. It was a 19-year-old that died in that, and he only went because his father wanted to go, and it was Father's Day. So
that's why we don't get our father's gifts for that day. It's not even a real holiday, and he died on it. That's wild.
Right. He could have just chilled. He could have just called his dad like a normal son. Called him.
He just went to a kickback.
Dropped off some socks. He still would have been here.
Yeah, like Father's Day is really the way Father's Day operates now is just for people that don't have fathers to gather and just talk shit. But like people that actually celebrate it with their dad, they're like, I'm gonna spend the whole day with you, Dad. I love you. Like, no, don't do all that shit. It's unnecessary. Yeah. But they also
and I saw people were saying, oh, but how would you feel if that was somebody that you love? First of all, my dad's side of the family is from Jamaica, and my mom's side of the family is just niggas from Philly. They would have never got on this.
Yeah, you can't even swim. Why would they get in the submarine?
Yeah, I'm like, we're not taking any chances.
That's why it's funny. It's just like it's not relatable at all. Like if you heard that somebody died trying to fuck an ostrich, you'd be like, good.
Right.
Like why would you be where ostriches are with your dick out? You died for a good cause. Now we know not to do that. It's hilarious. It's not relatable at all.
But if it was something regular, like, oh, they died going to like a Lil Baby concert, or they just, I don't know, they were just at some regular shit. They was at a hookah lounge.
Just at a hookah lounge, they got shut up.
All right, then it's like, all right. Then it's like, all right, that could have been somebody I loved. But going in the sub, nah, man, I don't feel bad. I mean, prayers and condolences, but
I don't do that though.
What?
I don't pray or condole.
I saw somebody say, well, I wanted to tie in the ocean into conspiracies, because people got this conspiracy now that at the bottom of the ocean is outer space.
You ever seen the video of the spaceship that went? All right, so it's a video. I don't know why I'm on some fuck shit right now. I'm on some like really like tinfoil hat shit today, but
no, we can take it there. We can take it to the conspiracies.
There's a video. It's a military video. So normally I don't take no alien sightings seriously. UFOs. It's all stupid.
I do believe in aliens.
I do, because the U.S. government believes in aliens.
Yeah. But, and also, I just don't think that all of these planets I think it's a real narcissistic belief to think that is all of these planets and solar systems, but it's just us. That has to be like, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's really like self-centered to think that we're just the supreme beings out of all of this.
I mean, it's easy to understand because we the only creatures that could talk on this whole planet.
I mean, we the only creatures that could talk our language.
They can't talk. They can communicate, but they don't like speaking.
I mean, dolphins.
Oh yeah, dolphins. Dolphins
is what
dolphins be having threesomes and shit.
Yeah, they have sex for pleasure.
Yeah,
they be raping each other. You gotta watch. Yo,
you gotta watch out for them.
You gotta watch out for them dolphins.
Yeah, I seen a video of like a lady. She was swimming with some dolphins, and the dolphins started getting all frisky, and she was like, "Oh, well, he's just playing." I was like, "No, you better get the fuck out the water. That little thing hard." Dolphins is wild, bro. Yo, they're not good people.
Right? Dolphin just pull out a pooch iced tea. fuck this dolphin get this mask at, man?
Yeah, fuck with by a dolphin with some Amiri jeans on. No, I was trying to get to a point. You know, dolphins apparently they'll kill sharks for fun.
Right. What this dolphin doing with a G-Shock on? Yeah, no, them dolphins. Yeah, dolphins and killer whales. They like us though.
Yeah, they be killing like certain. They like will kill, you know, sharks and like fish, and just like play with them. Yeah. You know, like terrify them. You know, not just like for food. Like they'll torture it and then eat it. Yeah, which is insane.
Yeah, dolphins. Dolphins are all right. So
that's good. That's good advice for eating pussy though. First, you gotta torture it, then you eat it.
So you got to so I compare it to like killer whales. Killer whales is like West Philly teens, and the sharks is like UPenn students. They fuck them up, and they don't mean to kill them, but. They just having fun.
They just played a knockout game and then he hit his head on the concrete. It's not purpose. Have you ever seen shit like that go down? Like they just torture a young white boy for no reason, bro. That shit is so mean,
bro. I've seen shit like that a lot. Bro, I seen some wild shit around 40th Street.
I don't go over there. I haven't been. I used to go over around that way a little bit, but after a certain point, I'm not going there at all.
I mean, I grew up around there. I'm a different type of nigga. Crazy.
You're a white lady,
right? I'm saying I'm a different type.
Yeah,
of nigga.
Fluffy dog eat craisins and be wearing fucking Crocs.
I love my Crocs now. I was super against Crocs. You have a pair of Crocs?
I actually might get a pair of Crocs though. I've been debating it.
I mean, but it depends what kind of lifestyle you live. Like I was against Crocs, but I run a lot of errands. Like when we done recording, I might just run to Target just because.
Errands is a bitch ass word. Like I be doing it, but sometimes when I say I gotta go get stuff done,
right? It's
like, I'm gonna get groceries and do some other shit. Yeah. Errands is like that's a privileged ass word.
Because errands it includes a lot. I mean, well,
you going to get your nails done,
but yeah, errands. My errands is like a pedicure, drop off some dry cleaning, pick
you
up.
Get pedicures?
Yeah,
you're a different type. We need a swear dryer. You a different type of nigga. Getting pedicures. I'll get my fingers done.
That's what you call it. You don't call it a manicure. I'm getting my fingers done.
Yeah, I'll get my fingernails buffed and cleaned up and shit. But a pedicure just has some fucking immigrant tickling my feet. Fuck out of here. I'm not doing that shit. I don't like
and
that.
I be feeling bad because I'm real ticklish. That's another thing too. I shouldn't admit that as a man, but yeah, it should be tickling. So I'm getting a pedicure, and it's nice. This is very very nice Asian.
You the type
lady.
of nigga got a feather in your bedroom. Freak ass nigga.
This nice Asian lady is giving me a pedicure. And like she hit the spot like the middle of my foot, and it's a natural reaction to just kick. Bro, I almost kicked this shit up this lady.
Was she Asian? Because she probably got good defenses.
Yeah, yeah. I almost kicked her, but the reflexes kicked in.
Yeah.
So yeah, she blocked it, and then she broke my leg.
And then she healed you with some glass cups.
And then after that, she gave me a pedicure.
Oh shit! What? Yeah, my sister always calling me while I'm recording.
The one that's you want to answer it?
I mean, I haven't been. My phone was like on silent because I don't. That's the only person that I call on the phone. Like if somebody in real life try to call me, I'll just ignore the call and text them what you want. This is like my mom.
But I mean, do y'all talk often?
Yeah, whenever I pick up the phone, I be missing because she be calling at random times. But yeah, it is weird because like you can't really call back. You just gotta wait. Yeah. And the phone time is like the phone time situation in a prison is obviously not.
I mean, but I know we kind of mentioned it before. But how is she doing in there?
Probably as well as somebody could be doing.
Yeah, man, niggas in jail be like. So
I feel like it's okay to say the N-word when we talking about jail.
all right. So you know the rapper Taxstone? Well, not rapper, but the podcaster. Just dude from New York.
I know about him.
So Taxstone, he used to host a podcast, very successful podcast, man. It was really good, ahead of his time, tax season. We would just talk about things in the culture. He would have rappers on there, and he was beefing with Troy Ave.
Oh yeah, and they was like having shootouts.
So
stuff, right?
he was beefing with Troy Ave, and I guess it kind of started with him not liking Troy Ave's music, and he used to call him Troy Average, right? So then they were at a show. I think it was a T.I. concert. I forget what venue, but in Manhattan, and they got into it. Taxstone, I think he was a 2-time felon. He had a gun on him, which like he shouldn't have had a gun. But then and that's also why like I really don't want to get my license to carry, because I feel like when you have a gun on you, it kind of invites violence. Like nobody could get shot if there's no guns around. I understand wanting to protect yourself. I definitely, but matter of fact, I don't even want to say that because I'm just in a different. I get having a gun if you're in certain situations. I guess the lifestyle I'm living where it's just like I do comedy, I walk my cockapoo. I don't need a gun for my life, for my lifestyle.
Well, you should get one now that you told everybody you don't have one. Right. I would say.
Right. Right. The listener's like, oh, he don't got it on him?
Yeah, when's your birthday?
Yeah.
I'll get you a gun for your birthday. I'll just get you like I don't even know guns.
But
I'll get you a Glock.
But he had a gun on him, and things escalated to where it was a shootout with him and Troy Ave. He ended up Troy Ave's bodyguard and friend ended up dying in this. And Troy Ave, Taxstone, he was found guilty for like possession of the gun, manslaughter, a few other charges, and he was sentenced to 35 years. But throughout the trial, he's been on Twitter. Yeah.
What, he got like a phone in the cell?
I don't know if he got a phone or just access to a tablet or had somebody on the outside tweeting for him, but
that's you know what, I run my sister's Instagram from jail. I be posting her pictures where she be posting like
she send them to you and
where we got the painted backgrounds. Yeah. And she pose in front of him and try to look hard.
But he tweeted he got sentenced to 35 years, right? And then he tweeted, he was like, yeah, they gave me 35 years. I ain't doing the whole 35 though. And it's like, I need that kind of optimism. Niggas that are locked up have they're just so optimistic. Like, who are you to tell somebody I'm not doing the whole 35? And I know the judge probably saw that and said, "Oh, word."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why you gotta shut up. Like, let your lawyer talk. Yeah, judges don't like black people in general. So when you got any kind of like, when you're not totally humble in front of a judge, they don't fuck with that shit
at all. Well, I guess that'd be a good segue. We would talk about just letting things play out legally.
Yeah,
we can talk about. You want to talk about Johnathan Majors?
So like apparently he's being exonerated or something.
Well, not exonerated, but he's just letting the trial. He's just handling it the proper way, like just going through the whole court system. Yeah. Because all right, so when things first played out, so with the whole Johnathan Majors situation, and all, it's been it's a touchy situation because it's like you do want to protect people that are like dealing with domestic violence. You want to protect the victims in those situations. And also you want to protect the classes, the groups that aren't always protected. But I feel like that's what kind of leads. It's a dangerous line, and it's a slippery slope when you just rush to protect or believe just these groups without hearing all the facts.
So you're saying women, white women. I would say we should believe women.
We should definitely believe women, but it's not even just women. It's also,
for example, white women, they don't get that pass. I need to scrutinize every word. If a white woman writes a story about something that happened to her, I'm looking for commas, parentheses. I want to make sure it's structural because they be lying. No. I mean, like, for real, white women be lying.
No. I'm with you. People were so rushed to put him down in this situation like we don't know history. No, but with Johnathan Majors with his situation, not even just him though, not even just white women. It's like I look at with like the Jussie Smollett situation, where everybody was quick to believe him because it was, how could a gay black man lie? When clearly, if you paid attention to it, that shit was so obvious that he was lying.
Every gay black man lies for like at least the first 20 years of their life because they're like, I'm not gay. I mean, I'm not saying we shouldn't believe them, you know, if things happen to them. But
this nigga has years of lying.
Yeah, he's good at it.
He's well experienced.
Yeah.
So, cause I remember with that and with Jussie, and it turned into he wouldn't have got one. He said that it was white men that attacked him, but then
that's not believable.
But even in that situation, it wasn't believable because what white man watches Empire?
Yeah,
but even with that, it turned into straight black men being the ones to blame because it was so many articles. It's still an article, you can find it from Vibe magazine. They tweeted this article saying that straight black men's silence is so dangerous in this situation, and they started blaming us. They started blaming black barbershops.
I mean, black barbershops do be on some homophobic shit.
No, black barbershops definitely do. My old barbershop.
Barbershop is wild. You can't go in a black barbershop and not hear somebody talk about putting their nose in somebody's ass.
Bro.
Like, they be wilding in a black barbershop.
No, most barbershops, like my barbershop in Philly was like really wholesome, bro. Like it was just family. Like but like,
was it some Muslims?
No, it was just like my regular guys, but this was like really like family. Like moms were welcome. Just everybody was welcome in that barbershop. I ain't gonna lie. My barbershop in Brooklyn that I used to go to, that shit was wild. As far as just conspiracies, you would go in, they would just play like how we got right now. We have just music playing on YouTube in the background, but their music, they would just have like a R. Kelly playlist on, and it was like you want to say something, but at the same time, it's like I gotta find another barber.
Yeah. My most homophobic barber I ever had when I was like a teenager.
Yeah.
He got my shit right every time. I was like, I just gotta put up with it.
Yeah,
He was talking about, this gay motherfucker came in here. He's like, I want a haircut. He's like, oh, that's all you want? That's what? I was like, God damn, dude, what the fuck? This is a terrible story.
And then also they would just give wild conspiracies, like especially during the pandemic.
Yeah.
They were just talking about how they was trying to kill us with the jab, and that's why we need to grow our own food. We need to get our own crops. And I'm like, I feel you on that, but nigga, we in Crown Heights right now. I can't find no fields. Where are we gonna grow these crops at? I'm struggling trying to get an apartment, and I'm supposed to get acres.
Yeah, it's like they have those little community gardens every once in a while, but there's not enough space to be growing crops in a city. If you want to grow crops, leave the city. Also, it's crazy to try to get like wisdom from a place that sells fucking Percocets out the back. Like every barbershop, they selling pills. I'm supposed to trust you? You high right now. Off your own supply.
Hey, I'm supposed to trust you, but you can't even be on time for my appointment.
I don't do that shit, man. If I got a barber that like, it's cool if you cutting somebody hair before that's totally fine. But I'm not gonna never rush you. But if it's somebody like, oh, I had to run out, you gotta let me know, or I'm fine. That's
honestly what made me stop going. Like, great barber, it's fucked up. All the conspiracies and like all the toxicness, I was still going there. But him being late, it was like that's where I drew the line.
It's entertaining. It's like a speakeasy. Because you just go in there and, you know, nobody knows what's going on in there, but you know it's some illegal shit. Like, they in there saying midget and, like, you know, the F word, every word that you could think of.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's only a problem when they not cutting your hair right. Like, if you look at your hairline and then it's, like, a little crooked or something, you're like, wow, you're such a bigot. But if it's straight, then you're like, shit.
But, yeah, that's what made me stop going, because he kept showing up late. Damn, we don't got this far from Johnathan Majors.
Yeah, you got ADHD because I do.
Yeah. No, but all right, let's get back on topic. Johnathan Majors, they saying he's supposed to be exonerated. Well, he's handling it in the court system, but I will say in that situation, did you see how he showed up to court?
No, I haven't been paying attention. Honestly, like I don't know. I haven't been
I try not to pay attention to it. I really don't. I honestly don't even care about a lot of them situations.
It's not that I think I'm above it. I just figured
it just doesn't affect my life.
Wasn't he supposed to be in like a Guardian of the Galaxy movie or something?
Now that's what affected my life. That's what got my interest. Cause I'm like, bro, I need this movie to come out.
Yeah, I was praying he was innocent because I was like, damn, like the way they had his character, like costume, they were putting out the photos of it. I was like, I gotta see this movie.
Yeah. So yeah, you see this? Look at this suit that he got on. But they say, first of all, this shit looks terrible. It looks like it's not pressed. It looked like a family heirloom. Like it looked like
the last thing his dad left.
And that shit, but they say he kind of wore that. It's kind of baggy, so it kind of hides the muscles, makes him look less threatening.
Yeah, because if you in court for slapping a white woman, and they're like, God damn, even if he didn't slap her.
But this whole look, it gives somebody that's been falsely accused by a white woman in the 50s.
Yeah, it definitely does look like that. So
that might be the look that he was trying to go for.
He definitely looks like he's going to court in Louisiana in 1952, where all the jurors are fucking spitting at him.
But I could
the jurors are going like this to him. Fucking, they're not giving him a chance at all. They're just like, we hanging you. Don't even worry. You say what you want. Well, you getting hung, nigga.
But with Johnathan Majors, he was getting killed initially. I mean, he still is. He still is getting, like, because the stain is already there. Because it's the way people looking at it is like, one, people were blaming him because it's like, this is what you get for dealing with a white woman.
Yeah, you can't do you can't get any sympathy if you got a white girl at all. Like everything that you did or anything that happens to you is her fault.
You clean off of.
Yeah, I'm clean off of the.
How long have you been sober? How long have you been white sober?
I'm clean off that booger sugar. No more cocaine. No more milk. I am like a year.
Now, you're newly lactose intolerant.
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant now. Damn, that was a good one. I gotta give you. That's the new term. Niggas gonna steal that. Yeah, dog. I'm lactose intolerant. I don't do none of that shit. I don't be walking in the dairy aisle. I'm not.
How long has it been?
Like a year, maybe more.
This segment is definitely not.
This is getting cut out.
No, I'm leaving this.
Are you leaving this in?
I'm leaving this.
I feel like you are, but you definitely are. So that's why I'm trying to be careful with what I say.
Yeah, because this is definitely not Umar approved.
No, it's not Umar approved. But I mean, you gonna get some lashes.
Yeah, blue check.
We both getting lashes for what we've done to the world.
Blue check Twitter is gonna hate this. Niggas is going.
But no, now I'm just into poor women of different.
Of all races.
Mostly black people. I mean, I'm just. That's just where I'm at in life.
No, yeah. It feel good to come home and be able to say nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it, but you always run the risk of them saying it back. Like, and especially, I feel like having an Asian girl say the N word to you is worse than a white girl because like. You just like this. You're not even in this. Like, how you get in this conversation? This ain't never had nothing to do with you.
Right.
It's an A and B conversation. See your way out of it.
Which is gonna. Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you on that. Because it would definitely be wrong. It would definitely be wrong if your white girl says nigga, but at least it's her word. Yeah,
it's like she started it. At least we could fight. But it's like you ever get called the N word by like an Arab dude or an Asian.
Yeah,
he's like, you a nigga too. What you talking about? Like, white people don't like you. You fucking in the same neighborhood as me. We eating fucking fried greasy ass food. Yeah. We all got high cholesterol.
Right. You eating the same thing I eat. Yours just got sand in it. What was we going with this?
I don't know if there's any way to save that last 10 minutes of just. You dragged me into that conversation too. You could tell I wanted nothing to do with that shit.
I'm gonna listen to this. And I think I'm gonna keep this.
No, I mean fuck it.
It's some stuff we gonna have to take out.
We gotta censor the N words for your mother, but the whole rest of the conversation flies.
All right. was I gonna say?
I don't know. He's gonna give you a top 5 white women probably. Alicia Silverstone.
Oh yeah, that's my baby.
Johansson.
Yeah, that's my baby. Who's the one that was Jennifer Lawrence?
Damn, you really got a problem.
Jennifer Lawrence, Hunger Games. Who's the one that was in Princess Diaries?
Fucking Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway.
That is
that is
a good one.
Yeah,
though.
that is. This is wild. This is how Johnathan Majors got caught up.
Yeah, he's just
he was just out here because that's probably what it was. He was just grinding for years trying to become a successful actor, and then he reached it. He reached his peak. He got that Marvel money, and now he's just out here just picking from a crop. He's picking. He just picking like that. Hold up. You know that scene in Rush Hour 2 where like
yeah.
Where Chris Tucker Chris Tucker
Oh,
went
give me
to
that one
the
too.
massage parlor. That's how it was. Johnathan Majors, he just reached success, and then he just got to this room where it was just all these white women. Just he was like, I'm gonna take that one. Oh wait, but this one she smelled like strawberry lotion. Or
Yeah, that's the funny thing about white women. They be using lotion for the scent, not even the moisture.
yeah.
They skin be dry, but it smell like fruit.
Right, cause us, we trying to be moisturized. So it's like we really don't care. It's like I'm gonna take some Jergens, I'm gonna just take some cocoa butter.
Yeah, like the fuck I want rose water in my lotion for.
Yeah, but them it's like, damn, this bitch smell like cucumber mint.
That's a white ass scent too.
Bro, I went to St. Joe's.
Yeah, okay,
I know white women.
You got a PhD in that shit.
Like I struggle in economics, but man, that Caucasoid 102, I know that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know how we got to this point, but white people, man, stop fucking up them Air Forces. That's the point.
Yeah, that's really what it was. I don't know why you dragging me into that conversation about lusting over snow bunnies.
No, because it really just from I don't know. I had a bigger point with Johnathan Majors, but with him with this case is weird to see how one is it's even so touchy to talk about as a black man, which is kind of it's tough because people it seems as if they forget that we're the minorities too, that we should also be a protected class.
Yeah, it's like black people, black men and white women, I think are on the same level societally.
No.
Which is no.
That's how they look at it.
That's what I'm saying. They look at us the same, so we should be able to beat each other up because it's like the same. Black men shouldn't hit black women. White men shouldn't hit white women. But black men should be able to hit white women. We can't hit Mexicans. They're not involved. White women should be allowed to hit us. And then I can hit you back. And everybody just goes home. Like, why can't I beat up a white girl and then we go to Benihana's together?
I know. What fucked him up is that all of this happened while all right, let me get this out. What fucked up Johnathan Majors is that this all happened while Creed was number 1.
Yeah, that was the fucked up thing where it was like, how are you going to convince somebody that you ain't beat up a girl when there's a movie of you viciously beating up somebody?
Where you just fucking people up with Nipsey playing in the background.
Yeah, that was what did him. That was what did him in. They were like, he's guilty.
He definitely did this shit.
Yeah. He walked in like looking like Muhammad Ali, like Muslim.
The judge just got done watching the movie.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he did that shit.
Yeah.
Whereas if it would have came out around like, I don't know, what was he in? Let me look up some of his other movies.
He was in Last Black Man in San Francisco. I remember that.
Yeah, if he would have came out around that time.
What else was he in? Wasn't he in like one of them like?
He was in Lovecraft too.
Yeah, if it happened during the Lovecraft, I thought he was British.
Yeah,
that's why it's good to have a British accent.
He's a great actor. I love his work.
I do. A lot of why are all the famous black people in movies British now though? That's weird. There's got to be some sort of conspiracy.
Yeah, he's
from Santa Barbara County, California.
Man, but
damn, he's 33. He got an old ass face.
Yeah.
He even been here before.
Yeah, that's what they say. They said he got a civil rights face.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they was killing him for that. That was mean.
Which is it's just because
He definitely got German Shepherd bite marks on his ass.
he got a sit-in face. Oh man, but with him, I don't know. The people are the discourse online is annoying because people are saying, well, why didn't he present all of this evidence out first, or why didn't he post this stuff? And it's like, because that's not how legal matters are supposed to be handled. I feel like what got people fucked up right now is how people watch the whole Meg and Tory trial, because how Tory was online, just acting a fool, and it's like, that's not how things are supposed to be. Legal matters are supposed to be handled in court.
Wait, I never really understood how that trial went.
Oh, that nigga was clearly guilty.
Yeah, because it was like,
no, he was
if
definitely
he didn't
not.
shoot her, then who? Shot her?
He definitely shot her.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, what was the defense?
I
ignored most of that.
What was his defense?
Yeah, because she was in the hospital for a gunshot wound.
Yeah, I think he tried to blame her friend and tried to say like she was jealous. He tried to spin it on social media.
Oh yeah, because I kind of like avoided that. I avoided the like Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial just because it was just
same
like
thing.
circus.
Yeah, that was another trial that got people confused too, where people were looking like, well, why isn't Johnathan Majors doing this? It's because he's just handling it the right way.
A good lawyer will tell you to stay off the internet. Now, whoever Tory Lane's lawyer was, that motherfucker needs to be fired and disbarred, because he had like his dad should not have been able to do fucking press conferences.
Right? Yeah.
And shit.
Yeah, his dad. I think his little sister.
His little sister was taller than his dad and him.
All right, you want? Damn, we've been at it for a minute.
Yeah, because I realized that we're gonna have to edit out so much.
We're gonna have to edit out a lot,
because we're gonna a lot of the stuff. I need to listen to this with you.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't want anybody to be. It's not like I don't want people to hear me saying it. I'm just like, people shouldn't hear language like this. It's potty mouth. I'm not the potty mouth guy. I'm a better person than that, and you are too.
All right. Well, I guess before we get out of here, do you want to get to the movie?
Yeah, let's get to the Tubi movie of the week.
All right. So before we get out of here, we back with our favorite segment, the Tubi movie of the week. This week we watched Get Paid. Well, we actually watched it. We watched it before, but yeah, that one we had to scrap because we was on there wilding.
Yeah, honestly, we might have to scrap this one too. But that I don't know what we were saying on that one, but
I don't know. Yeah, we might have to scrap this just because.
Honestly, nah, fuck that. Leaving us debating
our favorite white woman.
Leave all that shit in.
All right, we back with another one, man. This week we watched Get Paid. Get Paid is another great Detroit. Well, matter of fact, I'm not. Let me remove the word great. It's a Detroit movie. Yeah. This movie was definitely a drug front.
Yeah, this is definitely a like laundering. They're like, we got all of these clothes for studio.
Bro, everybody in here is just designered down. Is nothing in here. It's just nothing but is BBLs and Gucci and Burberry and Dior all through this movie. And
diamond chains.
Everybody got a diamond chain.
Everybody. It's like, what the fuck? Well, know what it is?
They're in the movie, they're regular hairstylists and they just chilling with iced out chokers on.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I think maybe like, because it's directed by, it's written, produced, directed, and starring this girl named China.
Wait, that's her nickname.
Her nickname is China.
She's also Asian.
Yeah, this Asian named China with a black accent. Sarah something. I forget her full name.
It's her real name.
She is the main character of the movie.
Sarah Evo.
She might be like a jeweler. 'Cause you know how like all the rappers go to like a Chinese jeweler?
Yeah.
It's probably something like that.
Yeah. So this one is about a woman who copes with life. The plot line for this is a broken woman who copes with life by getting paid and falls in love. Can we just spoil this?
Yeah, I mean,
you could watch it. You could watch it, but it's just like the continuity, certain shit that happens in the movie just doesn't make sense at all. She gets shot in the head. She gets shot in the head, waits until the killer leaves, and then calls and tells Siri, call 911.
Yeah, that part didn't make any sense because she got shot in the head like twice. But there was
at close range.
Close range by a nigga that hated her.
Matter of fact,
he wanted her to die so bad that he shot her in the head twice.
Wait, this is one of
close range. She shot.
Wait, you play this. Wait, hold up. So she decides to talk to her man. And her man, she decides to talk to her man, and her man tells her that he's leaving town, he's leaving Detroit. It's just too much going on. Things are getting wild. Cause I think he sells drugs too. So,
yeah. There's no like
so
variety.
Yeah. So he leaves town and goes to Detroit because, as you know, black people when they have problems go to Atlanta.
It's the motherland.
Yeah. What did y'all say? It's Wakanda. So he decides to go to Atlanta, and she's just not trying to hear it at all.
Man, I'm going to Atlanta.
Boy, what? Is you fucking retarded or something? First of all,
that voice, just from the listeners, I know you probably think like, oh, she can't be Asian.
And honestly, the reason I didn't like the movie is because of how she speaks. And I'm like, because she's not a great actor.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I mean, she's just doing this just to promote her hair salon.
Essentially, yeah. But the whole movie, I'm like, does her voice sound like this because she's bad at acting, or is she bad at acting black? You know,
yeah.
Because if you close her eyes, it doesn't sound like somebody who speaks that way naturally.
Yeah.
She'd definitely be speaking Chinese with her mom or Mandarin. She probably fluent in Mandarin.
Right.
Smell like a fucking alcoholic. Second of all, how the fuck you just gonna come in this motherfucker talking about you about to move to Atlanta? Is you fucking stupid or something?
Man, look,
she already said he was fucking stupid once, but she had to reiterate that. She does that a lot throughout this movie. Just yells at people and just calls them fucking stupid.
Right. Man, okay. Look, you still blaming me for all this shit? All you trying to do is make as much money as you can, dog. I don't even see your ass no more.
The lies you tell make my ass itch. Okay.
I did like that one line.
I did like that one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use that.
The lies you tell make my ass itch. But in this movie, what do we have? It's a lot of drama, people selling drugs, a lot of designer clothes, unnecessary sex scenes. Yeah. You have a lot of uncomfortable sex scenes throughout the movie.
Every Tubi movie has a sex scene that lasts a minute longer than it's supposed to.
And you also, it starts off with she lets her man know that she's pregnant, and she lets him know by ordering dessert. She ordered dessert, and the waitress brings over a box with the pregnancy test, which is nasty because it's like, bitch, I'm eating right now. I don't want this steak that you peed on next to my steak.
I've seen that before. Like somebody would be out to dinner, like like TikToks or something, and they'll put a pregnancy test in like the food or the drink.
Yeah,
and it's just like, ew.
Yeah,
just tell me.
Right, like a normal human, man.
I mean, you could wipe off pee. Pee is really not that nasty if you think about it.
Yeah.
You ever got pissed on?
I was just about to ask you that, yo. We know each other so well. Have I got peed on? Come on, man. My mom gonna listen to this.
All right. Well,
you been peed on?
Nah. I'm a good boy.
Would you
squirt
let somebody
pee, right? Huh?
Would you let somebody pee on you?
For the right price.
You know that's what they doing now at Dubai.
Oh yeah. You go out.
They getting peed them and shitted on.
Yeah, if any girl has like booking in her bio on Instagram, you can book her to pee on her if you pay for her flight.
Yeah. That's what's wild about Dubai.
There's no laws except for like
you can't no. They do have laws. They're strict on certain things.
Yeah,
like you can't when you performers, you can't curse. You can't curse. I think you gotta watch it. You gotta be mindful about drinking in public, drinking and smoking in public. You can't do that. But if you want to shit on somebody,
yeah, you can't do anything in public. You can do a lot of stuff behind closed doors. It's insane.
Yeah. So this movie Get Paid. I don't know. I guess I was kind of over it when she got shot in the head and just act like it was nothing.
Yeah, it's like she got shot in the head and then act like she woke up from a nap.
And then he also she finds out in a movie her son dies. Her son was like but it was weird because she's Asian, but her son was just this regular black kid.
Yeah, she just like wants to be black so bad. But she's not nice to black people. That's why we got to be nice. That's why I feel like we got to be nicer to each other. Because all the people that like act black, they usually do like the worst impression. Like they're overly aggressive and they're loud and they try to rap. Like I've never seen. Fuck, is that really how you think we talk to each other? Because it's not.
Yeah.
I've never seen a white person get obsessed with space and they're like, I'm trying to be like Neil deGrasse Tyson. They're always trying to be like NBA YoungBoy or some bullshit.
Yeah. But yeah, man. If you feeling good, get paid. If you want to check it out. If you looking for something to do, you looking for something. It's a quick movie. It's only an hour 20 minutes. It's only an hour 20 minutes. You just looking for something quick to pass the time with like some background noise while you cleaning, something that you like. You could put on, or you chilling with somebody. You gotta have something on the TV, but you don't want to be too focused. You don't want to take away from the conversation. Get Paid is definitely that movie, man.
Yeah, I like these movies about drug dealers because they usually don't end happy.
None of these movies had happy endings.
I like that because you shouldn't really be glorifying this shit.
Yeah, it make you not want to sell drugs. Cause
like, if you talk to like a rapper or something, or like if a rapper goes to visit a school, they always tell the kids like, "Yo, stay in school. Here's $1,000. Like, I'm gonna pay you to stay in school." It's like I won't be like you. You got money. Yeah. Like nothing about your life looks bad, but this shit, it's it's like honest. It's like somebody's gonna get shot. Somebody you love a lot is going to shoot somebody else you love. And you're going to have to just deal with that. Or they might shoot you in the head, but you'll survive if you're Asian.
But yeah, this has been a good one, man. We've been all over the place this episode. We're going to have to sit and listen with this one.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of continuity errors, but you just got to deal with it. Yeah. This is going to be like a Tarantino movie. It's going to start at the end.
This is definitely a Tarantino movie. It's going to start at the end. We're going to have some flashbacks. There's going to be a lot of niggas.
A lot. There's going to be a lot of... Samuel Jackson's going to be in this.
Man, but yeah, we're going to get out of here, man. I'm Anthony Moore. Be sure to and also be sure to like, subscribe, follow on all platforms wherever you find your podcast needs, man. I'm Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris.
This is the We Want More podcast, and we're going to end this back with some of Me Night.